Hello, this is Val Campbell back again. I've been busy today. Things are really moving quickly. I tell you, I've been in this business a while. I've never seen anything like this. I sent out a bunch of messages to friends and people on social media. I've got people enrolling from countries we aren't even in yet. They just want in. Afghanistan, Pakistan, South Korea, India, on and on, right? And this is what it's like. We haven't even started yet. But all we have to do is tell people this is a global rollout. There's going to probably be 40 plus countries on the day it rolls out with the best compensation plan you can design for a global viral explosion, a proven product line that's the best strategically positioned to take advantage of all this. I mean, they did a lot of research and they spent a lot of money for this company because they wanted the product line in us, right? Why not? And in us, here we are. We've got the goods, right? We know how this works. We've done it before, and we're going to get excited. So I did a video of just an introductions that people can send to their friends and family and people, okay? Because people need to know, hey, there's going to be something happening on January 9th, 2019. This is going to be epic. It's the start. You have the option, because it's only the end of October in 2018, you got a head start. You got a 2-month head start on this. I said in an early video, this is like you're standing there in the Olympic sprint, right? And the gun is going to go off, but they let you start 15 seconds early. They'll never catch you, right? It's a good thing. It's exciting. Excuse me. So let's talk about. So I did a introduction video. I did a little short video on how the basic compensation plan works, because people are going to know, how do we get paid? Basically, there's a binary compensation plan on the front end. There's a check match on the back end. There's a couple of other features in there. It's state of the art. You're going to get paid weekly into an e-wallet, maximum of $10,000 a week on the binary, unlimited on the check match. Okay? It's as good as they get. There's nothing better. There's no, oh, we've got the best. No, this is the best, because it's not just the compensation plan. It's a global rollout with every major consumer market in the world, billions of people, and an awesome product line. Okay? This is like easy money, folks. About as easy as it gets in this world. But let's find out now. We're going to do a video. We did introduction. We did compensation plan. Now we're going to do a little short video here on how do I find people, how do I approach them, and how do I share these links and the meetings and things like that, okay? Excuse me. I'm a recovering flu victim. My wife tells me, you ought to rest, you ought to rest. I said, rest? I can't rest. I try to sit down and pretty soon I'm up, I'm pacing. I'm too excited. This is rocking. So this is a technique that I developed, I and my team developed to help people prospect on social media, primarily Facebook. There's reasons why we use Facebook, but I think any social media relatively would work that has these kind of features. One, if you look up at the top of Facebook up there, there's a little bar up there. It says search with a magnifying glass on it. That's your search bar for Facebook. What I suggest is that you use 2-word searches to find interest groups. People are messaging me. We want in. We want in. So let's say you're from the Philippines, just as an example. You could be German, you could be French, you could be whatever. But let's say you're in the Philippines. You could put in a 2-word search: Filipino Germany, Filipino Ohio, Filipino New York, Filipino Hong Kong. What that's going to do is Facebook is going to search them through. They're going to pull up groups and pages of Filipinos in those areas. because you want to try and enroll people in other nations that are open, right? You want groups all over the world. Don't you want to make money 24 hours a day? You want to make money while you're sleeping? I do. That just sounds like a fun thing. I want to lay on the beach and get up in the morning and say, oh, doggone it, more money. Honey, what are we going to do with all this money? Darn it. Right? Isn't that what we want? So I suggest that you join a few groups. Look through there and find groups. Like if you find a group that's got 5 members, I'd pass on that one, right? Some of these groups have thousands of members. That's what you're looking for. Join a few of these groups. I recommend 6 to 8. Don't join them all in the same city. Spread it out a little bit. Join one in Germany, join one in France, join one in the United States, join one in Hong Kong, whatever. Okay. Excuse me. Spend a few minutes every day in those groups. You don't need to spend hours a day doing this. That's not what we're teaching. Just spend a few minutes a day in each one of those groups. And you got a little clicker there. People are going to be dropping comments. There's going to be posts. Like. Okay? When you see something that looks kind of interesting, or somebody that looks interesting, drop a little comment. Very funny, right? Like that. Great idea. Just something short. Okay? What you're doing is you're starting to build a little bit of a relationship with these people. I know it sounds funny, but they'll see that and they go, oh, somebody liked my thing. And then they go look and see who it was. They're probably going to send you friend requests. Accept them. Okay? Please do yourself a favor. You're going to be accepting friend requests from these groups, these interest groups that you have interest in from all over the world. This is business. Okay? This isn't your family Facebook page. If you want to start a second Facebook page for doing this, that's fine. But I just use one Facebook page. I'm not worried about it. Okay? Chat with the people who send you friend requests. You can send out a few friend requests, but don't send out too many. Maybe send 3 or 4 a day out of the groups. Facebook prefers you to be active in groups and make friend requests and friends out of the groups. If you start going through people's friend lists and sending a lot of friend requests, you're going to get thrown in Facebook jail. They're going to lock you out for a month. You don't want that. Okay, a month is a big deal right now. That's hundreds of people in your business possibly. So after you've chatted with these people a time or two, you can deliver your message. Okay, now you've got some links that we've given you. You might say something like, and I would suggest that you have something in mind. Write down a script. I kind of like to keep it real simple and real direct. So I think a great link is, hey, a friend of mine just shared this opportunity with me. I'm really excited about this. I want to learn more. Why don't you take a look at this and see if it's something you're interested in? Boom, pop the prospecting link in there. Okay. I specifically designed that little 7-minute video so that it could be used like that, and it provides its own explanation on why you gave it to them. Okay, so it's specifically designed to work like that. Now, maybe they're going to ask you for information. Well, what's it about or whatever? If they do that, tell them this. I don't know enough to answer questions yet. A friend of mine just shared this with me. I'm really excited about it. This sounds like a great opportunity. Let's go find the answers together. Let's go find somebody and ask them. I know that they're going to have meetings and presentations. Something like that. Just be conversational. Don't be weird. You don't know the answers, okay? Even if I know the answers, I probably don't know the answers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them getting into that with me. I want them into and operating the system because they can duplicate that. Even if I've got all the answers, I want them coming into the presentations because what are they going to do? They're going to go out and send the links and talk to people and bring more people into the presentations. This becomes globally duplicatable. Make sense? That's what you want. You want 1,000 people from all over the world bringing people into these presentations. Believe me, you're going to like it, okay? So if a person agrees to this, add them to the chat. Add them to the presentations. And then go out and get more. Don't mother them. Don't pass messages to them 10 times a day. Go find more new people. When you bring them into the presentations and plug them into your upline team leaders that are doing these presentations, who can answer these, who have the kind of the edification to answer these questions, they're working for you. Let them. Let myself, let Dave, let Zan, let these leaders. I haven't even met all the leaders on this team yet. I'm fired up. We got people here that are going to be working for you and me. We don't even know them yet. We're going to let them do the work. Huh? We're just going to go get more people. We're just going to get more people, get more people, get more people. That's the way this works. The person who does the most inviting wins and makes the most money. I guarantee you. Dave has personally sponsored, enrolled about 400 people in Tavala. You know why? Because he did the most inviting. Just one reason, okay? I'm bound down to the guy. He did an awesome thing. I'm very excited to learn his techniques. Now, when you're talking to these people, you're in the groups, you make friend requests, they send you, you send them. Let's talk about what you're looking for in prospects, okay? Now, I got to tell you, I mean no disrespect to anybody, okay? People can do whatever they want. I don't have a problem. Believe me, I got some of the strangest friends around, right? I mean, I love everybody. It's just my nature. Kind of drives my wife crazy, but I just love everybody. But let me tell you, there are some things we know. We got experience. We've been doing this a long time. Some things we know that people are more in the sweet spot. Okay. So when somebody comes to me and they're covered with tattoos and they've got piercings and chains and, filed teeth and all kinds of stuff, stuff like that, I'm thinking they're probably not going to relate to a lot of people. A lot of people aren't going to go, I want to get in business with that person. Okay. It's just a fact of life. They might be awesome. They're probably not your best prospect because you want to make money now. Okay. And these people are going to have to go through a process of being relatable before they're going to be attractive to people. So this is what you're looking for. Look at their profiles real quick. Look at the messages they're chatting. The prospects you're looking for, they're listed in a nation that's open. That's kind of an important thing. I'm not saying you can't work with people in some unlisted nation. It's just harder. So don't. You want to make money now. Let's make it fast, guys. Okay. You want to look at their friend list if you can see it. If you can't see their friend list, you go and look at you can't see anything, just go on to the next person. Okay. You want them to probably have 300 to 500 friends. Having 5,000 friends isn't necessarily a great thing. Okay. It's not bad. Doesn't do much for you. I find somebody's got 300 to 1,500 friends. They're right in a kind of a sweet spot. They're adults, okay, age 30 to 50. They're active on Facebook. I go in and look at their posts on their Facebook page. If they haven't posted anything in 2 years, I just move on. They're not probably who I'm looking for because they're not real social. They're not using the modern social tools to interact with other human beings on the planet. It's just the way it is. They might be awesome people. They're not who I'm looking for in social media. And I don't have the ability to drive to Cleveland from Seattle to meet with them and prospect them. I'm going to do this on social media. So I got to find people that are comfortable in using this tool. We want them to be active on Facebook. I told you about stay away from kind of strange people, okay? I go onto their website and there's pictures of dead things and a lot of sexy stuff and whatever. That's probably not who I'm looking for, okay? You're looking for mainstream family people. Pictures of lots of their family members and their cars and their houses and things they're doing, vacations they're taking. Excuse me. That's the kind of people you're looking for. By the way, I suggest that you keep your Facebook page fairly mainstream, okay? Yeah, you can talk about a few political things, whatever. You've got opinions, that's okay. Excuse me. recovering flu victim here. But I would stay away from lots of pictures of dead things and really crazy causes and stuff like that. Okay, just kind of be mainstream, because you're trying to appeal to the broadest range of people possible. Now, when you start talking to these people, I would suggest that you remember a little thing that I was taught. FORM, F-O-R-M, family, occupation, recreation, message. Remember, it's not morph, message, occupation, recreation, family. It's form. The message comes last. Build a little rapport. Get to know them. Don't be weird. You know what weird is? You send a friend request and then you send a link. Oh, look at this. You're going to make money and get rich. We're all going to get rich. No, look, that's weird. Don't be weird. Weird doesn't succeed and make money. Okay. I also respectfully do not suggest that you fill your Facebook feed up with promo. They're gonna click you off. They're gonna unfriend you. They're gonna not follow you. They're gonna whatever. Okay. Because they don't want to see all your advertisements for all your stuff all the time. Occasionally, every few months, maybe you drop something, like something about, hey, this is really exciting or whatever. That's fine. But let me tell you what's really exciting. Just go out and build this business and start taking trips and posting pictures of, we're in Hawaii this week. Next month, we're going to be in the Bahamas. We're going to Hong Kong in 2 months. People are going to start messaging you saying, what's going on? How you never used to do this? How come you doing all this traveling? How come you bought that new house? How'd you get the money to drive that Ferrari? Okay, stuff like that. People, they're wondering, what's happened to you? What did you do? Then you can say, oh, I got this thing I'm doing on the side. Yeah, what thing's on the side? What are you talking about? How do I get in? You'd be surprised. I've had people call me far after I initially approached them. They weren't interested. Then they called me 2 years later and said, yeah, you know that thing you were telling me about? I think maybe I need to get in that thing, because they see what's happening to you. So I do suggest that you talk to family and friends, but don't pound them. Don't beg them. Don't drive them crazy. Don't be weird. Just let them know, hey, I want you to know there's this great opportunity out here. Here's a link to it. If you're excited, great. If not, great. And I kind of mess with them a little bit. I'll say, I just don't want you coming back to me later saying, well, you know, when you heard about this on social media, that this is the biggest thing that ever happened, saying, hey, how come you didn't tell me so I could participate? Okay. So if you're not interested, that's fine. Just don't blame me later. You can mess with them a little bit and then leave them alone. Don't be inviting your family and your friends over and over and over and over again. Leave them alone. There's a couple of billion people in the world out there for you to talk to. Okay? That's where your field of dreams is going to get built, right? Now, let's talk about, I got a few notes here. Okay, so we're going to stay away from strange stuff. I suggest you stay out of dating sites. Don't get into the dating sites and the, you know, girls looking for great guys or guys looking for sexy girls or stuff like that. Look, you go into those sites, you know what they're there for. They're not serious people. They're not serious business people. The other thing is that I'm going to suggest stay away from Illuminati. When you get into some of these groups, we've got people in our groups in every religion. I love them all. But I'm just letting you know, stay away from the Illuminati. They're just a mess. Okay? They're going to get into your group. They're going to poison everybody. Just stay away from them. They're bad seed. Okay? Bad juju. What else we got? Well, I think that's going to get you going. So when you get in, you talk to these guys, you've got our prospecting links. Have a prospecting link. Have your link ready for the presentation meetings, because they're going to come back to you. A lot of them are going to say, man, how do I get more information about that? Because I've designed that video to prompt them to come back to you. Then you shoot them a presentation meeting and say, hey, pull this up and let's find out when the next meeting are, because I'm going to be in there too. And you're going to be able to learn as you go along, but bring a lot of people with you so you can all learn together. Okay, this is Val Campbell. If you got any questions, shoot me a message. I can't think of anything else right off the top of my head, but use Facebook. Send it, join 6 or 8 groups. Send 3 or 4 friend requests a day. Send them out of the groups. Be careful about sending friend requests from your friends' friend lists, because Facebook can see that. They don't like it. And let's have some fun. Okay, there's no pressure here. You don't have any risk. You don't have any capital at risk. Just have some fun. The person that sends the most invitations wins. It's that easy. Love you guys. Let's go to the beach. It's fun there.